Action. You know, right before Patrick said action on this, the first thing that popped in my head was, you know, all the reveal videos on YouTube where basically you're watching someone open Christmas presents and they get like 9 million views. Like you're watching people open packs of baseball cards and they get 22 million views. Well, we're gonna do our own version of that today, because we're gonna like open this, and we should actually like do it in slow motion or something so we can really bring it home. But my God, this is beautiful gear. This is the okay, you know, in America we might say Tattinger. You know, the French say Tétanger. Something in the middle is fine. I don't want to be like one of those weenies that, you know, says Tétanger. But Tattinger, Tétanger, however you want to pronounce it, one of the icon champagne houses, and this is their icon wine. And it's their icon wine in a great vintage. Let me tell you, you know, and it's because 2013 doesn't get quite the run as far as a great vintage like 2012 and 2008, 2002 get. And that's because I think it was just great for like one variety. The Chardonnay in 2013 is exquisite. And you know, Champagne's a big place, and there's 3 main grape varieties, right? There's, you know, Chardonnay, there's Pinot Noir, there's Pinot Meunier, and they all kind of like vie for attention. Look at me, ooh, 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 ooh. And when only one of them hits, well, then the other 2 get mopey, and they put their hands on the ships like this, and so what happens? A lot of critics will kind of like create this soupçon vintage characteristic, and not give Chardonnay the run it's supposed to get. Well, 2013 Chardonnay was fantastic, and wouldn't you know it, the Tétanger Comtes de Champagne is a Blanc de Blanc, 100% Chardonnay, mostly, if not all, Grand Cru vineyards. I'm trying to remember; it escapes me, because at this juncture with the larger houses and then their top cuvées, it becomes less important, and it's more about the art of the maître de chai, the blender, the guy doing all the heavy lifting in the cellar, or gal or whoever doing all the heavy lifting in the cellar to create this blend year after year. And the 2013 Comte de Champagne, man, look at that, beautiful, huh? I'm usually not like a sucker for packaging, but this is like really well done. You know, they got the whole little book here explaining. Oh wait, there was. Oh shit! Sorry, I had to. Hold on. I don't want to get in trouble. Look at. Okay, there you go. This is the warmest, fuzziest champagne for me, right? People say, do you have a personal fave? Do you, you know, and it's so hard to decide, and this is so great, and this is so great. But I go back a long ways with Tétanger. The 79 Comte de Champagne was like the first baller champagne I had that really informed my palate of like, ooh, champagne could taste like this. And it was truly amazing. And it sold for the absurd price of $77 a bottle back then. And even then it was like, whoa, this stuff's amazing. And some of my greatest experiences with champagne have been with the Comte de Champagne. It is legit gear, amazing wine, one of the greatest champagnes produced year in and year out. Just because a house has some size, it doesn't mean they can't create great gear, right? Like if you drink 02 Dom, or if you drink 08 Dom Perignon, you're like, holy cow, this shit's great. I'm sorry. And this stuff's great. And they make like a million zillion bottles of it. It can be done, but the art is in the cellar. The art is the sourcing and then getting that product into the cellar and then creating the proper blend that goes on tirage, aging, extended on the lees to create this vision that the cellar master, the maître de chai, had in advance prior to doing this. It is an art. It is an amazing art, and the cats at Tétanger do a phenomenal job of it. So the 23 Comte de Champagne, I would open it, but it's not cold, and if it's not cold, then it's like, meh, I'm not interested. What I can tell you is this is one of the greatest young Comte de Champagnes I've ever had. Believe me, I've had 82, I've had 90, 96, 02, 8, 12, all the great years of Comte de Champagne you can imagine. I've had them all multiple times. I love this house. I love this wine from this house. And I can honestly tell you the 2013 Comtes is one of the greatest I've ever had. Wonderful Chardonnay vintage. And now let's talk about price. We've been selling this for like $230, $240 a bottle for most of the season and haven't really worried about it at that price. It's phenomenal gear, but there's some special pricing in place real quick this week only. All right, so you need to bite in the next 48 hours and we can sell this to you for like $1.95 a bottle. 99 points from Suckling, recently re-reviewed, upgraded. 98 points from Galoni. Hold on, I'm not allowed to print his stuff anymore or else he gets all pissed off, but I can tell you it. It is one of the most explosive, extroverted Comtes I've ever tasted. Impressive, rich, sumptuous, explosive. Not my words, his. And I drink a lot of champagne, but he drinks a hell of a lot more champagne than I do. So long story short, we can get this to you, $1.95 a bottle. Incredible price on this wine. You have 48 hours. The clock starts now.